Good morning, everyone. Here again we go from Asia. It's about 10 for 35. Well, there's one person in particular that gave me a comment last night, or should I say early morning of the wee hour. That one in particular happens to be MJ. Well, good day to you, MJ. Let me ask you one thing. How much do you know about me? And why do you give a comment that I'm the boyfriend of, who should I say, Jamie? Isn't that what you says? Isn't that what you say? Correct? Very funny, isn't it? If I'm not mistaken, you're more or less not so much different from Jamie. Right or not? And what's your opinion about me? Have you come to a conclusion because of the group of idiots that's talking about everyone else except themselves? And the little piece of rags that is around opening up the platform for them to trash all other people? Maybe you'll be included some days. Or you would like to know some stories about who is this guy FPV Dre. You know FPV Dre, isn't it? And you know what's their connection within FPV Dre and Jamie. How much do you know about him? Well, I don't have to ask Jamie anything, but I can tell you some of the things that I know. Are you willing to listen? Since you think that I'm a gay, and how can I perform sex act over the internet line? Wow, you must be having a fantastic brain, isn't it? Very effective, isn't it? Fucking through the lines of the internet, isn't it? Did you not get it correct? Well, do I look like a gay? Okay, maybe I make it better for you. Here's the hairband. Right, correct? Now, I look like a gay. As most of them call me. Wow. You must have done a lot of research. Right or not? You're so clever, isn't it? Then you know me so much, isn't it? You know everything about me. Wow. So did the whole bunch of knuckleheads that's talking about everybody. Isn't it? And they call it fantasy. What the fuck it is? Fantasy. Or a whole group of old delusional monkeys. Well, they will come after me. I don't care. Right? Even yesterday, I said hi to someone, but he doesn't respond anymore. Correct? Because earlier in a day or so ago, I also said there's one. What is it? There's a gay around there also. But did I name anyone? Well, you can find out for yourself who's the one. Right? I have only one thing to say. Unless you want to find out that I'm a gay, well, I'll choose my partner too. But not you. You doesn't suit me at all. I don't find you anything pleasing. I don't find anything nice in you. Funny, isn't it? And why would you want to call me a gay? Hello, lunchtime here. Cheers, Ian. And you think I'll get upset? You think I'll get fired up? No. You see, I know what I can do, and I know what I can say. And nobody can piss me off, and nobody can get into my brain. But I presume you know where the answer comes from, that I'm a gay. Isn't it? Why don't you go to my community channel and you'll find out all the answers there. A lot of answers. Or maybe you love to go to my playlist under the name Miko, M-I-C-K-O, or Sean McAndrew. You'll also find a lot of things there. Very interesting. Unless you don't have any interest to know about what's going on in this bloody fucking YT world. That's all I can say to you. You have a good day, because you are not of any importance, or should I say irrelevant to me. Whatever you want to say, you can say. I hold no grudges, and I don't care what you do with yourself. Even if you want to find a gay partner. And why are you so upset that I am Jimmy's friend? What's the reason? Well, let me tell you one thing that you do not know in particular. FPV Dre, as he called himself, happens to be the best buddies of Jimmy 5 years ago. So now you get it correct into your head. What happened after that? You should ask FPV Dre girlfriend Heidi what went wrong and who screwed up the whole thing. And who is this Hazy that is also the best friend now of Heidi, which they happens to be enemy before. You don't know all about this? You don't know the story behind this? Good luck to you. Find it out for yourself and fuck yourself with the information so you can get a better picture. And as for the old ladies, old lady, only one out of the whole group of them all that opened up the platform. And this old lady, I have a lot of story about her too. But like I said, you don't mess with me, I don't say nothing. That it goes both ways. You don't say anything about me, I say nothing about you. It goes both ways. And let me remind you, I can find out a lot of things from a lot of places, even up to 10 years ago. Take your time, enjoy whatever you want. All the best to you. That's all I got to say. Hello, mine. Good morning. Tea time. Not coffee, tea. Ian is there, yes. Very funny, isn't it? I can find out stories as long as 5 years ago. Nobody tell me. I don't have to tell you where I get it from. Like I said, you don't know me. But I know a lot of them all over YT. That's what I can tell you. And I know who likes LGBTQ and who doesn't like gay, and so on and so forth. But does it matter to me? I don't care. I have no interest. Right? And I don't have to answer to no one. That's all I say. I don't answer to nobody. You get it right? Well, you do some research and then you'll find the answers for yourself. There are a lot of people that are not happy with each other after what happened usually. It's all because they want to have girlfriend that looks better than the other one, or they are jealous of each other that they want to exchange partner because they envy the other woman. But I tell you, I have only one interest and I have only one woman that I'm interested in. So if you think that I'm gay, why would I be so honest to one woman and not the rest of them all over by tea? And I did mention also, I like to get 1000 wifey. Would you like to challenge with me and see who can get up to the numbers of 1000 wifey? Maybe you can do it. Maybe I can do it. No one knows. Correct? You should ask yourself, if you're so capable, why don't do something about it? Or should I say, let's make a challenge and see who gets the most out of it by the year end? And I can name you all the name and who are the ones that is from 1 to 1000, if you can manage to get it. What about you? Would you like to have it? Or are you declining the challenge? Or should they say chicken out? You see, I don't like to challenge no one. I only want to know what you're capable of and how can, what should I say? They call it, they call it what? The clouds of friend. CLOUG, not crowd, CROW. Huh? That means influencing, or you influence them to be your friend. Correct? Why don't you go to other channel? More interesting one. Right? Find more interesting friends than rather all the garbage that talk bad about each other. Would you like people to talk about you? Do you like people to badmouth about you? You see, most of them that do not like me for one reason only. Why? Because I don't like this type of woman that go fishing after all the men's pockets. You don't know that? You think all of them are holy woman or clean one? That they do not go around fishing other people's pocket, the men's especially. And also at the same time, you think that they have only one boyfriend? MJ, wise up. I've also called one guy a naive boy because he thinks he knows all and he shows a lot of air. Well, air, you cannot catch it. You can only trap it. Correct? And you got to be very good at trapping it. If not, it will escape to the open air again. That's all I can tell you. I see you know DA Flippa. I don't know him, friends. But I'm very tickled by what he says, as he called me a gay with a boyfriend that is Jamie. So I'm questioning him. How is it possible that we have affair over the thin internet line and satisfy ourselves? Well, he got to find an answer to it. He got to find an answer to it. Because it's very hilarious. There are some people that can have sex over the internet line foursome. And I don't know how they do it. But I presume I know who is the one that teach it. You want to know who is the master and the art, or the master, the person that crafted the art of having a foursome over the internet? Hi guys, howdy, summertime. There's a song about the summer of '69, Columbia fan, right? At Woodstock, long time ago, year 1969. Coffee. No, I'm having tea. Thank you, Columbia. So now, you see, These people all, they have one problem. They have a problem with them. They like to talk about other people. But when they talk about other people, they cannot gather any information about other people. They don't know what is going on. Most of them are ignorant about the facts that a lot of Filipino women fishes the man's pocket. And they don't have only one boyfriend that they fish from. They fish from multiple. Yeah, these fishes, they are very vicious. They don't just eat a bait. They eat multiple baits. No wonder when you look at them all, most of them are fat like a pig. And those that is discarded and not wanted, they look like an old hag. Right? And after that, they try to gather all of their admirers to go to their channel and talk shit about others. Well, these old unwanted ladies, I have a lot of stories also. I'm not telling only. Wait until you tickle me. I let it out, and you wouldn't love me at all, because I've let out a few of them, and they hate me 1,000%. Right? They hate me a lot. Because why? The story hit them very hard, pierced their soul. That's what I can tell you. And how did I get it? Don't ask me. I'm not going to tell you. Most of these people feast off the scrapes of others. Graham, I know you know a lot of stories. I know you know who are the ones that's doing it. But I'm not going to say anything about it, right? You're a smart man. Right? It's just that you don't have a proper internet to talk about it. And if you have a proper internet, like mine, I tell you, in no time, you'll be getting your watch hour within a 6-month period. I can tell you that. It's hilarious. Very true. A lot of it. And you've been around for years. Don't tell me you don't know who are the ones that's doing it. From naked photos, from perverted people, right? And so on. And who are the ones that keep on changing up boyfriends? And who are the ones that get married over the internet? And who are the ones that got engaged through the internet? Wow. Hilarious, isn't it? They can say anything and they can promise everything. But down the line, the next few months, they say, I'm divorced from my boyfriend. I kick him out and I find another one. Why the fella found another one? You see, they usually kick off the one that give them less money. They only go for the one that got more money and give them more often. Correct or not? But they are so very dishonest. They did not tell everything to you. Because down the line, there's another few pockets more that they take it from also. You see, I know a lot of it. I know ample story about it. I know who is doing it. I know who is having all the news, photos and videos. But I'm not going to tell you anything. I only say one person only, in particular. Right? And that particular person is so mad with me until they go, the whole couple go to the extreme of trying to eliminate me. But I'm not afraid. I don't care. I always tell them one thing. If you are that powerful and that superior, come to my country. Look up for me. I welcome you anytime. Even at the airport. I got no problems. Do I have any problems? I don't know. Unless you want to tickle me with all your problems and associate me with it, then I got ways to make it very fun for you. Like I said, I never tell anything. I don't pinpoint anybody. I don't put any names out there unless you come after my ass, which I joyfully enjoy it and I give it back to you in double the dosage. Am I so frightening? So dangerous as some of them call me? Hmm? Hmm? Am I so dangerous that they call me all sorts of names? Hello, Richard. Correct or not? Why am I afraid of them? I know who's the one that doesn't like gay, LGBTQ, and who are the ones, and I know who are the ones that's also gay, and I also know that some of the old hack over that got their, what is that, their dick dried up for so long because they haven't looked for a river that is flowing in between the legs and have fun with it. And also there's a lot of people that glaze over the laptop. Why not? Do I need to look for that? Well, if you want woman, you come over here. I can show you the type that you want from whichever country that you prefer. Blonde, black hair, tall, slender, fat, or chubby, or whatever. You mean I cannot find them for you? Or you mean I don't know what is going on here? That you say that, oh, it's a country that is religiously Muslim, that you don't have all this type of stuff. Maybe you don't know how much about Malaysia too. Or maybe you know next to nothing about whatever that is being offered here that is not written in the books. Correct. Why don't you find it out for yourself? Or you're not capable of finding it out because you're not well known here. Or you cannot find the connections to where you can find it. Isn't that true? You see, I got no interest in all these things, but I know where it is, and where are they lying about all over the places. I've passed my age of having a fling here and there. I got no interest. And why should I dip my dipstick into some dirty old hole? What's the point of it? Getting some disease, syphilis, or STD, or what? Coronavirus? Well, if they want it, that's their problem, not my business. If they contracted it, and do remember, HIV is still widely spread. So, you don't take care of your little brothers, and you get something that you don't want, you pray to God that you'll be safe. And no prayers can answer to that. Do you know that? Unless you don't know. Isn't that true? Because sinful acts will not get any return from the prayers. Cheers to you. Fun, isn't it? Now, since I've tell you some of the things, you'll be very pissed off. You'll start to go over the internet and start to talk about me. No problem. I don't care what you say about me. Like you have said that I'm a gay. Because you listen to other people without coming to your own conclusion. You're damn smart. As smart as the group that talks about it. But how come? I know their history. I know what they are made of. Correct? I just don't talk about it. I just don't talk about it. Because why? Like all my stories, I usually don't attach one name until that particular person uses my name. Right? And when it uses my name, I'll answer back to the person that used my name. I don't shy away. I don't run away. And I'm not afraid of no one. You know what happened early in the morning? Very early in the morning. Correct? When they are still cooking up their stories over the other end of the world. No, this end of this world. Well, the Cinderella carriage, isn't it? I know about it. And I also know that it happens. And what happened? What happened? Very early in the morning. Huh? A little arrow without a tail zing through the ears of the president, of, of the ex-president, right? AR-15 sniper rifle, more than 300 yards away. Wow. You see, I get information also very early. And I also know that the guy has been taken out also. That is hours ago. That is in your country. Why? How come I know about it? And I sent some text message. I said, look up this channel. It's going on. Some of them are not even alert about it. Right? Some of them are not even alert about it. But I inform them. I tell them what is going on. And I don't want to get into any details about it. I got no interest to tell you. Other than I know that the guy is already dead, including some spectators that is also injured. That is a later news. But the most important one is the one that you get to take off first. That's all. And how did I know it? Don't ask me. Don't ask me. And things are going to get very tight after this happening. That's what life is all about. I knew about it that it's going to happen sooner or later. But he got a very, very, very lucky star. You see, if he has turned his face the other way around, he's already gone. It's just that he zinged through his face. Exactly where they want to put it. Correct or not? Nobody takes spot shots at some coconuts. Because that's what you aim for. Hello, Star Trek, CNN, not CNN. CNN is Clinton News Network. Why do you want to go to Clinton News Network, CNN? I don't go to that channel because they are all garbages. You want to have a better one, you go to RSBN. They're still transmitting until now. But that are all news that are what should I say? Deleted. They are not, that is a full live streaming. They delayed it. So the one that is happening is actually happening at about 6 a.m. in my place. That is a difference of about 12 hours from the other side of the ocean. And I'm already awake, and I'm already listening to some garbages that has been going on. Even the garbages that they are talking about, they did not know that this is happening. I know about it very early in the morning. And that's hilarious, what they're trying to do. So after this, things won't be so comfortable, because if one tries to do it, someone else will try to follow too. So sad that the country is in turmoil. Like I said, things is not getting any better over there. And you need someone that have an iron fist to run it. And they say that if you have an iron fist to run it, you run it like a dictatorship. Wrong. You don't get rid of this bunch of hooligans. Or Donald Trump always called them the swamp. You'll never get rid of the problems. Because they are the one that is creating hell for the country. I get angry when people shoot at me and hit my ears. Yes, Grace true. He's very lucky to be alive. If he has turned his head the other way around, well, I can tell you one thing. He's already down. He's very, very lucky that he grazed through his ears. Very lucky one. You know, when they take pot shot at your head, there's no second chance of survival. Only one journey. And they miss it. And I pray to God for him. He's very, very lucky. He got a lucky star shining on him. Star Trek and Internet Monster. That's very true. And why wouldn't anyone want a person that wants to clear off the swamp in the country that is so toxic and do no good to the society at all, except for their own interests and for their own pockets? That is what they are. Right? And there's also the group of four, they call them. They got elected not to take care of the countries. They got elected and want to use their position in that country to run their own countries. That means they do not have loyalty at all. I think you know who are the fours. Horrible people. And the channel they call the views. They don't have any views at all. They don't know what they're talking about, except selling off their own country. That's what they are. No bloody good group of people. All the wrong narratives. And who runs CNN, MSNBC, and the others, ABC News and so on? All the mass media. Well, these are the people that got a lot of money. And who are they? Well, some of them are the Hollywood stars. As you can see from one of the stupid guy called Robert De Niro. Why do I follow all of them? I don't follow all of them because they, even in their own country, they try to sell it out for their own purpose. That's all. And this group of people are no better. They are just a group of people that make use of the country for all their political gain. That's all. And all over the world, you have this type of people. This is very true. Not only in America. Every country. Almost every country. In one form or the other forms. Isn't that true? And they do not like China in particular. Because why? They said that China is being run by an iron fist. Well, when you do that, you don't have so much of problems. Don't you think so? What's the population of China compared to America? Yeah, you don't have freedom. But then you have a lot of safety. Which one do you want? Freedom or safety? You should ask that question also. Because when you talk about free speech, what is happening now? Is it free speech? Like I sent some of my friends some of the other channel. Why don't you follow what Tucker Carlson? Tucker Carlson, you know him. He's from Fox News, where he get booted out because he don't follow the rules. And now he's an independent that is doing his own live streaming. And he goes all over the world. He went over to Australia too, talk about politics and so on, and talk about one chapter in particular. Mass media reporters. Mass media reporters. You see, this is where the story get very interesting. Unless you did not know that there's a lot of things that they manipulate. They manipulate a lot of things, including the stories. Hello, Timmy. How many eggs have you picked up today? I have only tea, no eggs, because you did not deliver to me. Correct. Why did I go into that subject? Not my problem, what? Not my country, what? Right? No, not my problem, not my country. But it does affect the whole world. Unless you do not know, it affects the whole world. How come? There's only 3 countries that affects the whole world situations. Put it this way, one of them is America. The other one is China. The third one is Russia. Because these are the 3 that is very powerful, and they can play around and fool around with their alliance or their allies. Who are their allies? Iran, Afghanistan, Iraq, North Korea. Isn't that true? Right? Syria. Wow. These are things that you got to understand too. What about Kazakhstan? You think Kazakhstan now is very peaceful over there also? Or you would like to know that also Myanmar is having some problems? Do you not know? And you only know about what? Ukraine, Russia, Palestinian, Israel. You see, the world is not that peaceful. The world is not that peaceful. And what about over here, our ocean? The South China Sea? You think it's very peaceful also? Well, it doesn't get very wild, for one thing I know. Right? Because this is one issue that is not easy to resolve. That's all I can say. But you might not know what will happen next. Who the hell knows? Or there's one channel called the Northrum. What is that guy that predicts that what is going to happen, this and next and so on? But the guy is really full of shit. If he can predict, why is he is not predicting himself to be the king and to have all the money in the world? You see, these people, when they talk about prediction and so on, they never predict about themselves. They only talk about other people and think that, oh, I got all the shit I want to tell you, like I'm telling you all the shit. Yeah, we talk a lot about shits. That's what the whole world is made of. Don't tell me you don't know about it. If you don't know about it, don't get to the toilet every morning. Because whatever that is inside your belly is also full of shit. Unless you don't have it at all. True or not? I'm busy today. Yep, you're busy today. What are you so busy at today? Timmy? What are you so busy at today? I know you're very busy of late. I thought that you're going to enjoy your life, have a lot of time. Why not? Looking after your plants, picking up eggs, hatching some little chicks. Oh, I know. I forgot. I know. I know about it, Timmy. Not going to talk about it. All right. So, like I said, the world now is in chaos. Like all our lives too. We don't know where we stand tomorrow. Whether we still have good friends or we have more enemies. That's in the making. But I wouldn't care less. What the hell? Because today I'm still alive. Maybe tomorrow I won't wake up from my bed. Who knows? Can you predict? Well, if you sleep and continuous sleep for the rest of your life, that is a very happy journey. Unless something happens in between that make your journey not so pleasant, and you wouldn't like that at all. It's my mom's birthday helping people to... Oh yeah, tell her happy birthday to her, right? Wish her happy birthday. Okay, you carry on, no problem. I'm just having some fun. I'm just tickling somebody else. See whether the shit came out from it or not. As he wants to dig mine. Usually that's what they do best. Digging other people's ass to get the shit out of it. And I'm having fun doing it, right? And I also know more or less about what he's about. Yeah, I went to his channel. He got a channel. He do live streaming. Correct? But how come he doesn't have anyone that wants to go over to his stream to have fun with him? Maybe after he knows me, he would love. He would love to have me over at his channel, because I can talk a lot of shit for him too. You see, I don't take offenses of what you say. I only tell you that you got to understand and you got to know who am I, what am I made of, or you listen to all those craps that all the people tell you about all over the internet. If you don't find me interesting, like some other people do, you don't know me at all. Because I talk all the shit and I don't care what the fuck the language is over the internet. Not like some people that are so reserved. Dare not to mention certain names and certain characters or certain subject. I'm a free fall everyone. I say everything, I talk everything, and I don't hold back. You want to talk about gay? You want to talk about LGBT? You want to talk about lesbian? It's fine with me. Or maybe you want to talk about sex. I don't have any problems. I can. Because over the Western world, they are very open about it. Maybe you would like to know why over this side of the world, we are very conservative about it and we don't talk very much about it. Mainly because we are brought up that talking about sex is taboo. Unless you don't know. That's all I can say. That's why you got to learn. You only think from your world. You look at it from your side of the world and you will understand what is happening to this part of the world. No, it's not the same. For one thing, a lot of them don't like mosquitoes that we have a lot over here. Where is the place over here? We call it Indonesia, Philippines, Malaysia, Singapore, Thailand, Vietnam, Cambodia. Well, we have it all over here. That's why we got Aedes mosquitoes that can kill you. You don't know about it, isn't it? Aedes mosquito can kill you. Huh? And the other types that will give you a lot of problems and sickness too. And the itchiness that you don't like is associated with the mosquitoes. Why do we have mosquito over here? Other than we also have a lot of house flies. Because it's tropical. And when you're talking about tropical, which is wet, or should I say moist, and have a lot of water retention over everywhere, leaves and so on, and mosquito like to breed because of the warm weather that we have. Now you know, welcome to this part of the world that they like to suck your blood. Not only human beings like to suck your blood, mosquito do also. Fun, isn't it? Now that's one thing that you know. Well, get some mosquito repellent unless you like to be bitten by them and get sucked by them. For what? Your blood. That's one thing. And you better make sure that you don't get Aedes or the fever, Aedes fever. You can die. You can die. Believe me. Bitten by mosquito and you can die. Unless you don't know about it. Well, the little flying cell, what do you call it? They call it the little helicopters. These are miniature helicopters. They're so tiny that they just buzz over you and rest on you and start to sink into your body and suck your blood. By the time you notice the pain, well, their belly are already red, full with your blood. That's why you got to be careful. If you don't like it, don't come to this part of the world, because you'll be welcomed by the mosquito for sure. That's the first thing. You notice that. You think the woman are the one that is welcoming you? Don't believe me? Try. Come over here and see what happened. Wow, today I'm very calm, isn't it? I don't get upset, isn't it? No drama, isn't it? Just talking about shit, isn't it? Well, you see, you won't be able to know my full character. And you don't know how crazy I can be. And you also don't know how angry I can be. Because I'm very natural in what I want to do. And I get whatever I want to get. And I have fun. Sometimes pissing people off. Right? And the joy of having pissed someone else off is always my agenda. I can be very nice to you. I can also be very horrible to you. And I can also make you piss off with me. Always. It's just which part of me do you prefer? I rather you talk and have some nice conversation to find out what type of character I am. So now it's up to you. You can have all the fun, or I can have all the fun too. Hello, mine again. Yeah, Timmy is here. Timmy is busy. Timmy mom is having a birthday. So she's busy preparing, celebrating for her mom. So we wish her happy birthday. Timmy, tell your mom we wish her all the best. And more to come. And God bless. And take care of her forever. Right? Okay, that's all. And I hope that this MJ, well, don't get me wrong. I put up your photo because that is who you are. I talk about you because you talk about me. No hard feelings. I have nothing against you. The only thing I can say is that you find it out for yourself more about the truth rather than you listen to people that gossip and tell you a lot of shit that they make up stories about who? About me, about Jamie. Do you really know Jamie? Other than they always call him certain things, certain names, and even call him a drunkard. Well, to be frank and to be truthful to you, you see, if you know what the alcohol can do to your brains, you know what alcohol can do to your brains and what your brains can tell you what you want to tell without being controlled by no one at all, you get a lot of honest answers. You don't believe me? I think you have a lot of friends that drink also, and you'll find that, yeah, in between all the honesty, there are lots of shits also. Isn't that true? And when you find out the truth, what are you going to do? First, you got to understand also, there are some friends that are not truly friends. They fit or they misfit informations so that when you are highly drunk, can you differentiate between right and wrong, or true or false? You should ask yourself that too. You're not that young, and from what you are looking at me, you also know that I'm not that young, right? And when you reach a certain age, you know what is it all about. Rather than those young, naive, know next to nothing, but think they know all. Yeah, some of them old, but they know next to nothing because they never travel out of their own comfort zone. They live in a cocoon shell that is only surrounded by the so-called friends that never travel also at all. That's what I can tell you. Yeah, you're looking at me. You don't know where I've been to. You don't know which country I've gone to. And you don't know what I have done during my lifetime. I never tell anyone. I don't want to tell. Because why? I keep them always amusing to themselves. That they like to find out everything about everyone. But I'm not the one that will tell you anything. Other than if you want to have fun with me, you want to joke around, you want to talk silly, you want to get at each other necks, well, I'm all for it. I don't have anything to hide. I've seen a lot of things. Like I also said, you won't know a lesbian or a gay to fully understand them until you befriended them. Doesn't mean that you got to fuck ass and suck cock or lick the pussy. You don't have to work that way. You mean everyone does that thing? That means you don't understand the society and what have they turned into to these modern days. During the younger generations, yeah, gay is one subject they don't want to talk about. LGBT, they don't want to talk about. They distance themselves from it. But in the Western society, you can notice that there are a lot of lesbians, there's a lot of gays, there's a lot of LGBTQ. What's wrong? They can still be your friends. You mean man should be man, woman should be woman, and you throw away this group of friends in particular? You got to ask yourself too, do you have a relative that is of this queer characters? You got to ask, and you got to find out what's their relationship like, what's their happiness, what's the problem that they have over the society. You never knew it, you'll never know. It's just like people with disabilities. Same goes to this group of people. You got to understand them first. Then you can understand what is life all about rather than just girlfriend, boyfriend. You never walk through that path, you will never know and you will never find out. That's what I can tell you. I have walked through that road together with some of them. You mean I fuck ass? You mean I suck cock? Well, you should ask yourself, does everyone do that? And is it wrong to befriend some of them? Unless you got some problems with them, then you got to ask yourself. Don't ask me. I never question any one of them. I only find them friends. Sometimes you'll find them even better than friends of the same sex or of the different sex. You never know. If you never walk that road together, why don't you try it? Is it wrong? Or are you afraid to take the adventure of finding out? You mean everyone want to suck your cock, want to fuck your ass, like what they talk about? Well, you ask yourself first. Now you find me very interesting, isn't it? A lot of things you never knew, isn't it? Well, I'm very adventurous. I'm very wild. And I like to learn all sorts of things. I like to gather all kinds of information about other people's lives. Well, some of them don't tell you at all. They never tell you at all because you don't get to know them so well. And would they want to tell you? Like all those idiots that doesn't like gay, LGBT, lesbian. They're mentally sick if you ask me. I tell you that. They're mentally sick. Because why? You mean to tell me they are not human too? You got to ask, are they human or not? And what is wrong to get to know them? You should question them too. Why? What's other reason that they stay away? Do they hurt them? Or some members of their family happens to be one of them? I'm not telling you anything. Because I have friends that also have gay friends, lesbian friends. I have also girlfriend that don't like men. For reason you never find out. If you were to find it out, then you will also agree with the lesbian. Have you found out? Since you know so much, try it, find it. It will amaze you and amuse you at the same time and make you think differently. Don't find it out, you never know. It's just like they say, the durian smell horrible. But a lot of them try it and they love it and they say, it's not that horrible after all. It tastes fantastic. That's why you don't know. Now that you know, why don't you try it? Yeah, the smell are very strong. It's either you love it or you hate it. But majority of them, when they come to the right one, they pick the right choice of the kind of durians. There are varieties of it, just like I said, gay, lesbian, LGBTQ, and so on. So you got to pick which one you want out from the group. Just like durians, you have soft, you have hard, you have salty, you have bitter. It comes in different tastes. You find one that suits you, maybe you will love it. And it's not cheap, you know. You think it's cheap? The cheap one are the useless one. Buy the higher price one. It's just like if you call for a hooker, don't go for the one that is $100. Pick the $1,000 one. Unless you don't know that there's a difference between 100 and 1,000. Isn't that true? Well, all the best to you. Find it out for yourself. We can talk again. If we meet again somewhere over the internet, you know where to find me, as I know where to find you. Correct, MJ? All the best to you. No hard feelings. No hard feelings. Find it out for yourself. That's only I can tell you. You have a good day. God bless America. God bless Donald Trump. Maybe you don't like him, but it's for the best of your world too. Hello HKE. Why do you come at the last moment when I want to off the live streaming already? You want to end it? You come here to what? Huh? Do the what? Ceremonial closing. Huh? HKE. You want to do the ceremonial closing? No problem. Right? I'm just having fun. I'm just talking to someone and giving him a message. I tell him no hard feelings because maybe he doesn't know me. So I don't want to get into his bad book. Just that I prefer him to find me out first rather than he find it from other people that know nothing about me. That's all I can say. True or not? Well, Timmy mom's birthday today, HKE. Alright? And I think it's already what time? I don't know whether it's 11 or 12. Wait. Almost 12. I was looking earlier, I didn't see you. You was looking earlier, did not see me because I started it at about 10:35. 1 hour late or 1.5 hour late. Usually I start at 9, but today I did some research and so on. That's why it takes me slightly longer. And there's some drama over the Western world which I follow. Oh, Ruby is also here. Okay, since you are here, let's talk about you too. What do you want me to tell you? That they did not kill Donald Trump. They miss. They miss it. If not, if the angle is correct, wow, he's already dead, you know. He's very, very lucky The angel above is looking after him. I can say that. Time to prepare for lunch. Yes, almost 12 o'clock. 15 minutes or so to 12, right? But I am having some good time. Talking about, what is that? Talking about the one guy in particular. I think he doesn't know about me. So I give him some information. Tell him something. That guy got fired. Who? I don't know which guy that you're talking about that got fired. It doesn't matter to me. But I went to his website. I found him, and then I know he's also one of the. He also do live streaming, but I think he's not. What is it? Not, he doesn't do it so often. Yeah, I know the shooter got taken out. Richard, I know, and there's one dead, and I think there's one or two more that is injured. All in should be about 4 of them. One died, 3 get injured, including the Donald Trump. And I think the security will get even tighter after this, because as it gets closer, things will get even hotter. I know that it's going to happen sooner or later, because a lot of people don't like him. Because, he is not a politician in the first place. He's like a businessman, and those people that is on the opposite side, they are all greedy people. They are all for their own pockets. That's what I can tell you. Whether you are talking the far left or far right or whatever as you call them, because now they say Donald Trump is far right, and the other group, the Democrat, is far left, and you have the liberal, as they call it, the libertarian and so on. We stand in between both sides. But there's only 2 that you got to select. Either the one that is senile, or this one that is full of passion for the country. That's all I got to say. That's all. And hopefully, the person that got full of passion for the country, whether they like him or not, whether he's a dictator or not, you got to understand that a country needs a man that is very powerful to run it. That's why they don't like him. If you ask me, I got no objections. I like him. I like the way he runs the country 4 years ago. Why not? Makes everybody got a lot of money inside their pockets. Everyone loves it. Who don't love money? Like one person in particular say, I pray to the God of money. That is a mad one. That is a mad one. I don't care about that person. And today we are talking about that person in particular. Happens to be the place you are visiting earlier, Richard. I know you are there, right? I just listen to all the shit, right? And I also understand out of the few there, there's also one gay that is there. They don't admit, but there's one person that doesn't like the gay also, but he's sitting around with him. Funny, isn't it? They should kick each other off. Either one of them. Either you have the gay or you don't have the gay, or the one or the one that don't like the gay. That the gay got to kick him off also. What? They are sitting in the same group. And what the hell they are talking about? You see, these people actually don't have principle. I don't have to say anything. I get along with everyone and don't care who they are, who they like or not. Yeah, I know. I'm just talking about it, but I'm telling you in particular, I know about it also. It's not my problem. It's not my channel. As long as you don't touch on my name, I don't care. Except the person that touched on my name, I'm talking to him, I'm telling him. Maybe he will love me better after that he knows me. Or maybe when he's going live streaming, we go there and have a chat and see how much he knows about what is going on in YT And what's YT life is all about? True or not? I always have fun, you know. I always have fun. That's the best. When you have fun, time passes by. Don't mention anything. I know. That's why I say, you put there the name, I will call you out also. You know me, right? If you don't put any name, I don't care. I just listen and then I say, what the shit you want to say? You say, I don't care what you think. Because I have a lot of stories also, I don't like to put names. It's very fun when you don't put a name and they become very curious and they want to find it out. That's the thing that they always listen. Hey, what is this fellow talking about? What is that character the fellow is describing? Who is the one that is associated with her or him? And who is the one that is getting married? I tell you, it's really fun. It's hilarious. If you can put all together and make what? A believable stories for them to think. And I love it. I love it. I got all the time. I got a lot of time. And I just burn some time making fun, talking jokes. Right? And there's a lot of people that is around YT and it's separated into a few groups already. And you can notice it. There are a few groups already. They don't like each other. They separate from each other. And there are some that used to be friends before, but now they have left and joined other groups. And they make up other groups of friends. That's what that is going on. That's what that is been going on. And some of them, when I see them, I wish them also, they don't respond. Because why? They are being taught to hate me. And I say, who the hell cares about you? You don't like me. I don't have to wish you anymore. That's what they do. That's what is happening. And I notice it. I don't care. Isn't that true? Yes, it has drifted and yes, broke up into a couple of groups and so on. And when they break up into different groups and so on, sometimes they talk about others. And when they talk about others, they like to use the name. And when you use the name, people will come to notice about it. And also some people also want to hook me up with someone else. I never answer also. I know. Because why? In the first place, the fella has blocked me. Why should I be good to you? Right? Why do you want to know me now? Right? Am I that curious? Or am I that funny and fun that you want to find out more? I don't know. But some people have all the thinking that they want, but they don't know about what is going on. Even story 5 years ago, now I know about all of it also. And I just keep quiet. I never tell anyone. Like I just tell this MJ. How did you know? The two of them are best friends years ago, and now they become best enemies. He doesn't know. I don't think so. You can hook me up. She needs mega money to support me. That is fun, isn't it? Everybody wants money, what? Everybody wants money. I also got a lot of story about that money issue. I know about it also. But I don't want to talk about it. And I know who is involved in it and who are the one that needs the money too. Other than the person that begs for it. Which, the flirting, I don't know about it. You see. Very intriguing, isn't it? That I can find out so much. And I can find out from which country and where they come from too. I know all about it. I never say anything on it. I never say anything because it's not my business to get into other people's business as long as you don't step on my tail. Chasing tail. Money is the root of all evil. Yeah, that is very true. Money is the devil. The devil is in the money. That's all. That's why friends can break up. It's all because of money. And a lot of it happens due to money. That's what I can say. And some people, when they ask for help and they cannot get it, they also break off and they become enemies. That's happening also. Because why? They ask for favors, but they do not know the situation of the other person also. When the situation of the other person did not tell you, and when you ask the person for help and so on, which the fella cannot give, then good friends become, what you said, good enemies, not bad animals. Good friends become good enemies because they hate each other like crazy. Over here, we say chasing the almighty dollar. No, 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 no. Ilhan Omar said it's all about the Benjamins. Chasing tail. No, it's not about the almighty dollars. Ilhan Omar said it's all about the Benjamins. I know about it. Like I said, I don't follow everything, but sometimes I do go around, listen to all these things, and I know. Other than they call it the Benjamins, they also call it the greenback. I know about it. Because I got I got some interest in that country in particular. Don't ask me why. I don't tell. I got some particular interest in that country. That's all I can say. That's all that I tell you. But don't ask me why. Don't ask me why. That's all. And I have all the fun. I love the fun of making people, what is it, confused. I make people confused as they have found me very confusing at times. Because why? I can talk about a lot of countries that I have interest in, but I'm not there. I'm not there. That's all. And it's very fun to give them some information but not give all. And they'll be thinking, what the hell? Do I have any interest in that particular country? Well, you don't know. Like I said, you don't know the story, you wouldn't know what is it all about. But I have all the fun. I go through all the funds. I know who are the one that is in your country that is making a lot of waves, fishes of the wrong type, not for the for the country that they are, what is that, in charge of, but they are misusing the position in the country for their own country because they don't belong actually to the Americans. They are not actually Americans. They are not actually born in America. It should be a law that you want to run for office, and if you are staying in that country in particular, you should be born in that country, not adopted by that country, which you happens to know not much at all. That's why. You should be born in that country so that you can understand the society. If you adopt that country as your country, like Ilhan Omar, she's not born there. So is Rashid also. She's also not born there. They call themselves refugees or asylum seekers or whatever. But they shouldn't be in office. They shouldn't be. It should be born in that country so that you get elected to represent the country. Then that's a different story. Because when you're born there, you can understand the country better. Then you are adopted by that particular country and you know next to nothing about it. That's the problem they are having there. It can be changed. The law can be changed. I hope they change it for the better of the country. That's all I can say. And it's not got nothing to do with me. This is only my opinion. And it's true. It's only an opinion. Whichever way you take it is up to you. That's all. Anyway, it's already 1 hour 21 minutes. And it's already 12 o'clock. I got to look for my lunch. I'm hungry because I spend a lot of time looking around, snooping around. Maybe I'll do one more at 4 p.m. Who knows? Nobody knows, right? I got all the time, what? I can have fun. And you're welcome to join me to have all the fun. So I see you again, either in the evening, afternoon, or tomorrow morning. I wouldn't know. And thanks for coming here to support me. And thank you, MJ, to take the time to listen too. No insultations, no hard feelings. It's all about knowing each other. Correct? 4 p.m. that is too early for me by all. Okay, no problem. Maybe I do one at 9. In other words, I love at 9. It's also very nice before I get to bed. Because after, when I get to bed, it's about time that I snoop around again to see what is available to talk about or to gossip. So thanks for coming by to support me. Take care of yourself. God bless. And I see you again, either at 4 or 9. Alright? Or tomorrow morning. Who knows? Ciao. Bye-bye.